Welcome back, witches, wizards, and muggles, to a place where we unbox, review, and explore. And it was brought to my attention that I have unboxed 3 of the house treasures. I already have the 4th one. I bought it years ago. So, let's do this. Yes, that's right. I said I unboxed one of the house treasures years ago, and it's the last one we need to unbox right now, but it's already unboxed, so let's take a look at it. And here it is. If you haven't already guessed by that badger right up front, this is the Hufflepuff Cup, created by none other than Helga Hufflepuff. This thing is nice. It weighs in at 11.20 ounces. It has fantastic detail. Handles on both ends. Nice and shiny. This thing is amazing. Let's find out some more about it, shall we? The Hufflepuff Cup. Hold up. Real quick, whoever's a Hufflepuff, drop a comment down below and take a guess if I'm a Hufflepuff or not. But right here, we have the golden Hufflepuff Cup with the badger right on front. We got the gemstones, black in color on both sides. And it looks like we got some foxtails up on the cup. And this cup just has amazing detail, like I said. It weighs at 11.20 ounces. And at the bottom again, we have the Warner Brothers trademark right there. This is another Noble Collection treasure right here. The house treasure. Each house had its own treasure. Slytherin had the locket. Gryffindor had the sword of Gryffindor. Ravenclaw had the lost diadem of Ravenclaw. And Hufflepuff right here, the Hufflepuff Cup. But not only are these house treasures, but these are 4 horcruxes. Tom Riddle, he who must not be named, you know who, Lord, I'm not going to say his name. He took a liking to the house treasures. He loved Hogwarts so much, it was like a home to him. Kind of like how Harry Potter said Hogwarts was his home. He who must not be named thought the same thing. So when he was creating the horcruxes, he made it a point to go back to Hogwarts, or if he already got them while he was there, and take the house treasures and create horcruxes out of them. But this one has its story all on its own. This was created by Helga Hufflepuff. And years later, it was passed down to a descendant called Hepzibah Smith. Now, she was an old lady, and she liked collecting treasures. Now, this and the locket was 2 of the treasures that she had actually shown to Tom Riddle at the time. Tom Riddle worked at Borgin & Burkes at the time. And, you know, Borgin & Burkes, they like to collect treasures. Sometimes unusual and sometimes magnificent like these. And she said it is not for sale. She wanted to show them, but she wanted to make it clear that they were not for sale. They were heirlooms that she collected. Well, shortly, I think 2 days after she had showed him the Hufflepuff Cup, and he had known about the Slytherin's locket, she died. Tom Riddle went back to her house and killed her. Her house elf at the time, he implanted a false memory in her brain to make her think that she accidentally poisoned her. And he made the Horcrux out of the death of Hepzibah Smith to this Hufflepuff Cup. This is an amazing cup. It's heavy. It's solid metal. It's all metal. And Helga Hufflepuff was known for her cooking. So it was thought that this might have been one of the first cups at Hogwarts to be drinking out of. But this cup in particular, if you can see, it's got a hole drilled at the bottom. And you cannot drink out of this. This is strictly for display only. But this is an amazing display. It's only 5 inches tall. I was actually a little bit disappointed there. I was hoping for a full-size cup, and I was actually hoping to drink out of it. Not that I would have drank out of it, but I was hoping for, you know, a really big cup. But this is a 5-inch cup. It's small and inconspicuous, and I guess perfect for a Horcrux. And this cup right here, and we all know was stolen from Bellatrix Lestrange's vault in Gringotts. And it is said that this is the only thing in Gringotts that was ever stolen in the history. So this cup has quite a big history behind it. But I mean, any of the house treasures has a big history behind it. How it was created, who created it, because they were created by all the founders, and then they were turned into horcruxes. So not only are they house treasures, but they're horcruxes. And this is amazing. This is the fourth and last horcrux right here. This is nice. My son loves this horcrux, this house crest, this house treasure. Every time he sees it in view, he wants it. I actually had to hide it so that he would stop asking for it. But this is the Hufflepuff Cup. Would I recommend you getting it? Absolutely. Is this quality material? Hands down, yes. The Noble Collection, they do not disappoint. Honestly, this is a solid item. And if you were on the fence about getting it, I'd say jump off that fence, jump into the pool, jump off the cliff, do whatever you have to do to go get this cup. Don't actually jump off a cliff and say you'll get hurt. But go get this cup. I'm telling you, this is an amazing cup. Helga Hufflepuff did an amazing job creating this cup. And each Horcrux has a little bit of magic behind it. But the magic for this cup is unknown. I don't know. I don't personally know if she actually put any magic into it, or if she just did and didn't tell anybody about it. Because it's kind of pointless, you know, enchanting something and then never telling anybody about it. And it has no known magical properties, right? I mean, it is known that she did something to it, but like I said, we don't know anything. But this is the fourth and last house treasure. I hope you guys love it like I do. All right, everybody, and that's it. The fourth and last house treasure. You guys, if you haven't subscribed, you haven't seen all of the house treasures, so smash that subscribe button. Check out the playlist with the house treasures in it. And until next time, everybody, I hope you guys learned something, and I hope you guys go out and buy this if you were on the fence about it. I hope I helped make up your mind. Until next time, everybody, Knox!